Hey guys, it's Mega Maniac here, back with another video, and today we are reviewing the 2008 ATAP. This is a 2008 set, so it's really old, probably the oldest set I've ever reviewed on my channel so far. This set comes with two minifigures, these two Shock Troopers, which we'll get to in depth here in a little bit, in one build, which is the ATAP. I will be doing a comparison on this as one of these days. We'll see when I actually get to doing the comparison against this one in the 2019 ATAP. So yeah. Before we get into the minifigures, here is what the box looks like. I know this is the instruction manual, but I don't actually have the box for this set. And I was never really a fan of the Darth Vader box art for here. Wasn't the best. Now in the back, they actually do advertise. It advertises itself some of the other sets from the era, including some of the best battle packs ever made, the Hailfire droid, the original Anakin Starfighter. This was just such a great wave of sets. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to those minifigures. This set came with Shock Troopers. The minifigures in this set are Shock Troopers. So you can see, I think this was one of two sets these Shock Troopers came in. This is the old Phase 2 armor, and I gotta say, these guys look really cool. I love the red prints. These are quite detailed. If we go on the go on the back side. They're not so detailed on the back side, but they are definitely quite detailed on the front side. And in this set, they came with the old Star Wars blasters, the Star Wars blasters that they don't use much anymore. And those are some, or aka the good ones, the good Star Wars blasters. Focus. It's not gonna focus. But yeah, so yeah, you got two Shock Troopers in the set. Sorry about that, I need to sneeze. So this set came with two Shock Troopers. I mean, this is very generous to get two Shock Troopers. I mean, I gotta say, and this was about it for the minifigures. There's no other droid minifigures or anyone to fight the ATAP, which is kind of sad. I mean, here, I have a problem with the minifigure selection. One, there's no battle droids or droids in general to fight your ATAP. I guess you're supposed to buy the gunship from the era to get the battle droids to fight from your ATAP. And even at that, you don't get enough troopers to fill out your ATAP. This is a thing that has been with all of the ATAPs, except the 2019 one if you want to put a Wookiee in your ATAP, which I definitely don't want to put a Wookiee in my ATAP. So it would be cool if you got 3 Shock Troopers, or maybe 1 Shock Trooper and 2 regular Troopers. I mean, I would love that. I guess you're supposed to get the battle pack, right? So I guess that's with the minifigures, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling this minifigure selection. I know the Shock Troopers are awesome and all, it's just, I'm not feeling the minifigures. This variant of the ATAP was the first one they ever did, and I gotta say, I like it. I actually like it. It's not good, it's not great, it's not awesome. It's like, okay. I like it. It's a good set. I have a few issues with it, though. It is hard to build. Put it straight there. It is a hard build. I didn't really enjoy the build too much. Maybe because these Technet legs got a little tedious, because you have to build 2 of these big Technet legs, and then a third Technet leg, which is up here, which we'll get to. I don't know, I just don't like building multiple stuff. That's the same. Kind of same with these side panels here, which, let me say it, are a pain in the butt to get in their positions. And then I have the big turret. Wasn't that hard. It was just a turret. It's not that crazy. It's just a turret. Just one turret up here. So I guess we'll go ahead and just get to the in-depth. Your legs, though, I have to say, are, for 2008, super sturdy. Can pick it up by the leg and it's not gonna fall apart. I mean, the legs are very sturdy. The feet, though, I mean, they're not too sturdy, but they still work. These two legs they're okay. And then, of course, you have these green pieces, which are quite rare. I didn't know they were that rare, these green pieces, these lime green pieces, but I have to say they do look a little ugly. I mean, all the weird colors that aren't covered up and stuff just look a little ugly. I mean, I'm not really a fan of weird colors that just pop out just so vibrantly. Looks like this one actually popped off. Ooh, I gotta go find that. You can see much of the same on this leg. And a good feature of the ATAP is that you can bring a third leg down. And you can see I just did that nice and sleek. It wasn't hard at all to do that. So you can see it's just put like that. It doesn't really make too much of a difference with that up or not. It's not like hooking onto anything like the newer one. But hey, I'm not comparing it in this video. But you can see it's nice enough. And of course it just folds back up. There's a little bit of a clip here if I can pick it up and turn it on its side. I want to turn it upside down. There's a little clip right there, the little white piece, which is what the leg connects to. So just connects to it like that. So that's how that connects. I'll go ahead and bring it back out just for so here. So we're just going to bring that back out. Okay. So yeah, now you know how this folds right up. I have to say it is a better way to fold it back up than the than the newer ATAP, I have to say. And of course you can also get a lot of posability with this leg. Also, I think the legs in general are just better. Oops. Well, there we go. That's perfect. Having technical difficulties. Okay, that wasn't that bad. So, now that that's fixed, you can remove this because it's on a joint here, but it isn't a very good joint. I mean, it's 2008. What do you expect? Okay, now before we get into this mid section, which is really where this set starts to fall apart, literally, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this little turret. It's an older style turret, as you can see. It's one of these weird fencing pieces with one of these cone pieces on it. And unlike the new one, it doesn't turn, it's stationary. So that's kind of sucks. Okay, so now we're moving on to the upper section, which was a real pain in the butt to get working. This front part, I don't like it. It really does not want to cooperate. Especially, you know what, I don't know what that is. What the heck is that? Are you serious? Okay, just ignore that. Just ignore that. What the heck is that? Okay, so just ignore that. So where it really starts to fall apart is right here. Now, it really starts to fall apart. That's the fast people. Okay, so it really starts to fall apart right here on the side panel. Sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? Okay, these side panels. They like to fall apart. These things like to fall apart. I'm not going to try to make them fall apart. It's kind of a bad design the way these are, but again, maybe I just built too many of the more good sets. Just like the new one, these can flop up, and you can kind of get a sneak peek. You can also take this entire side panel out, unlike the new one, but again, I don't want to do that because it is a pain in the butt. Before we get on top or in the interior, there is a little section back here, which isn't really meant for anything. I mean, And it's basically the only reason why this is here is so you can move, so you can put this third leg up here. That's the only reason why that even exists. But I guess if you really want to, you can like bend them over and you can kind of put a minifigure back there. It's not as big of a space as the newer ATAP, which you could really put some minifigures back there. Here you could just kind of, if you really want to put a minifigure here, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Have to say, the back is actually really well detailed. I mean, this is really good. I love this the way it is here. It's just amazing. I love it. Moving on. I have to say one thing I have to note is that these Technic pieces just really don't want to stay together. Maybe it's because they're old pieces or something. On top here, it's a little, this whole section can lift up, but we'll get to what's under there in a little bit. This whole entire cannon is just sitting there on like 2 pieces. You can move it down a little bit, you can move it up, but you can't really move it up. If you really wanted to target it like a gun tip, you would have to do that. But that's a problem with all of them, really. And then there's a little turret up here, which is good. There's a little seat up here with a steering wheel where you can put one of your shock troopers. Again, there's 1 seat here and 2 seats on the interior, and you only get 2 shock troopers. Do you see the issue? But you could kind of put a shock trooper up there. He could just kind of take out some enemies, maybe ground enemies, maybe air enemies. Not really specific. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get to the interior. I'm going to kind of put this leg up because it's way easier to pick it up with this leg up, because you can kind of grab it by the leg underneath. It just has to hook on. It's better than nothing. Okay, come on. Okay, so lift this up. It completely flops out. It's a very weak Technic connection. See, there's an actual interior. Now, on this side of the interior, there's a little console. I don't know why. Whenever I do these videos, it's always raining or it's really cloudy, so that's great. But there is a bit of an interior. There's a little bit of a control console and a control stick. So if I can grab a shock trooper, just kind of put a shock trooper in there. Again, there is 2 seats. There's 1 seat over there, and there's 1 seat over there. So, again, you can't put both of your shock troopers in there. And then you can close it back up. But again, there's no shared figure. You just have to own a battle pack, one of those battle packs, to have a third shock trooper up there. That's sad. Now, I forgot to mention, in here, there is a little weapons holder, which is actually really crappy. Never use it. It doesn't work. You're just asking to break the set. But, oh no, it's a pretty okay thing. It's not, I mean, it looks pretty okay. I don't really like all the bright things, and the interior's pretty okay. I mean, it's a pretty okay build. So that's going to do it for this episode. I have to say, this thing is pretty okay. And it does look a little off next to the new one, I have to say. I guess the real number 1 issue I have with this set is the minifigures. Just give me 1 more shock trooper. That's all I'm asking. 1 more shock trooper. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking for is 1 more shock trooper. That's all I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry if I'm not doing as many Mega Constructs videos. There's so much Lego stuff I have to review. I have a giant backlog of stuff to review because of CV. But I will be reviewing more Mega Constructs as soon as possible. It's just that I was planning to do all these videos, and I wasted 4 or 5 videos in a 501st Battle Pack. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.